Let us move on to Dany and Jorah, who only had one scene this episode, but it was a big scene. Again, accelerated rate of everything right now is kind of funny in that I almost felt like we could have used another scene with them to kind of in the aftermath of what happened last week. It was so sort of huge. So then it was funny that the very next time we see them is Jorah's being like, "Okay, I'm out of here." See ya.
I also thought, I was like, Dany, you just wreaked a lot of havoc. Now you're just very composed and being like, Jorah, my Andal.
Yeah.
I was like, I need a transition scene in between here to come from the craziness that was the end of.
It felt like we needed literally a scene of her amongst the Dothraki and then walking away from them just to feel like that had just happened. You know?
I did think that it was an interesting sequence. It didn't quite work fully with me. I think of all the scenes, we aren't really going to get into the Arya of it all, but that worked more for me this week than this Dany and Jorah scene. I mean, I get that Dany and Jorah's relationship is really important to both these characters and to Dany's storyline, but the whole idea of her being like, you go find that cure, you find it, and you come back to me, I was like, that just doesn't feel like something that would actually happen between these two.
It did. I think I bought into that more. It was more the transition thing that I felt was a little awkward. I did like, that scene between them and him sort of articulating it all and, just putting it all out there. And I did wonder, it being Game of Thrones again, it's like, will he A, actually find a cure, and B, ever see her again? I mean, you could see all sorts of possibilities there. As far as, how likely is it him getting a cure? That seems very unlikely.
Finding the cure to grayscale seems really low to me on the Game of Thrones priority list. The first thing I thought of, though, after that happened, is I was like, there are a couple actors on this show that you can pair them with anyone and you're promised good material. And so I was like, ooh, who are they going to pair Ian Glenn with next? Where is he going to go to keep furthering this story?
That's what I wondered, too, because it did seem like, if this is the final Dany Jorah scene, I do think it's a good one as far as, as she brought up, she kept banishing him and having these harsh goodbyes with him. And so this was as good as you're going to get as far as, because she's never going to be romantically with him. But he said he loved her and, she's how important he is to her. And so it felt like a goodbye. But I don't think they're done with Ian Glenn and with Jorah.
Right.
So I am curious, where he goes next.